Be the future. We have lived in an economic system controlled by a few, created for the benefit of a few. You want a different world after the pandemic? What about living that future world of economic change to benefit all now? Take back your money energy. It is yours. It will respond to your vision of income and outgo. A woman in one of our sacred ground collective circles visioned the future, looked at it to see what was happening. And this is what she was shown. Consider it, and then we'll talk.
But then I just all of a sudden went, whew, and everything shifted. And I saw pockets of women, groups of women, and they were sitting in circle. And there was one woman in the middle and another circle outside that, and another circle outside that. And they were all supporting the woman in the middle. And there was groups of them all around the world, and they were all supporting the woman in the middle, supporting the woman in the middle, supporting the woman in the middle. And I thought, well, what are they supporting? And that woman had, she was either the wise one or she had a concept or an idea, and all these women were coming in to support her. It seemed almost like a undercover secret way to financially support women, and all done under the radar of big business. So they had no idea that this was going on. And yet these women, these cultures, these villages, these cities were thriving because of it. And big business couldn't make, they didn't know what's going on. Why don't you need me? Why don't you need my product? Because whatever this was, the women were taking care of it and doing it for themselves and for each other, for themselves and for each other, for themselves and each other. I mean, it was everywhere. And they didn't need any of what we are so used to. And so the symbol that I brought back was the consecutive circles, you know, the pebble in the pond. And so that's my symbol. I don't know, it was beautiful.
And that's a future we can live now and draw it to us in even greater form. What would a symbol of support look like to you? What would your life be if you were held within a strong circle of women? How would you feel if your creations were held in a circle with the commitment that they were bought and purchased within the community? What if you created a reality simply with statements such as, unlimited, consistent waters of finances flow to me? Another one, my creative ideas open doors for my thriving. When you listen to them or speak them, how do they feel in your body? Realize the current system diminishes women. This is a new way. I'm going to give you 2 tools that will be linked with this YouTube. One is called the reality shift process. You use it with statements to anchor it, activate it, and download codes for new realities. The second is called weed and seed. Very simple process. It has only one commitment. Take one of the statements, for example, my creative ideas opens doors for my thriving. And you commit to write that, say, 30 times. You write it, you pause, and any contrary voice, you write that down too. You have put down a seed, and up pops a weed. Neutral, you rewrite the seed. My creative ideas opens doors for my thriving. Be quiet. Let the weed pop. Write it down. Simple. See where you are at the end of the 30 written seeds. Be the future now. Many blessings.